Hey guys, welcome to another video. And in this video I would like to talk more about Skin CMS because we are celebrating 1 year of existence. Yay! Pretty soon, like in just a few more days. But in this time, 1 year ago, we were already working on this. And so we got over 120 creators using Skin CMS, which I'm pretty proud of. And through this year, we learned a lot. And one of the things that was needed was to rebrand it a little bit and give Skin CMS its own domain. So skincms.com is now where everything can be found about this tool. And I would like to show you guys a little bit of the site and how it works, and just to re-explain like everything I've been doing the last year in like another short video. So over here, a content management system for 3D Vista using Airtable. Connect data from Airtable with 3D Vista using Skin CMS. Easy no-code and intermediate low-code options. So you can go either super easy and just keep it easy, or you can go a bit more advanced if you know how to code a little bit. First of all, we have the 3D Vista skin components. This is how it started. That's also why we are called Skin CMS. We were able to get the Airtable connected to the skin components in 3D Vista. So you can see we have the skin label. That's the most familiar one in 3D Vista. It's a single line of text, good to use for titles and stuff. And so this one in 3D Vista, you can connect in Airtable with the single line text. So you can see on the left side, Nokia, Samsung, Google, etc. The titles there. So you fill them in an Airtable there, and that whole field of records is then mapped, connected to a 3D Vista label, just one inside 3D Vista. So that one you connect inside Skin CMS, you just fill in the title of the component, in this case title, and that's it, and you're done. So now you have like 5, 10 or 100 records all linked to one 3D Vista label. That's pretty awesome, I think. And the same works here with the Multiline. So we have the Multiline. Here you have the Multiline description in Airtable, bunch of text in each record, and you say product description, done. That's it. That's how simple this works. And if you want to look a little bit more, you can use, beside the long text, also a formula for this one to have this connected. And I forgot to mention it over here. The 3D Vista label can be connected with single line text, which is most obvious, but also with a formula, number, email, or single select. So here you can see right away, okay, all these field types are compatible with the 3D Vista label. That's good to know, right? So same over here, we have the image with the attachment field in Airtable. So we have the image, we upload a bunch of images in the attachment field, and we say attachment with product image, if we have something in 3D Vista called product image. The album is a little bit more complicated. For that I have a YouTube video which explains over here how to do it, and this works if you have always 2 images or always 3 images on each record, and I'll explain over here how that works. So with a fixed set of multiple images. Then we go to the next one, 3D Vista WebFrame, where you embed things, Matterport tours, YouTube videos, 3D models, dynamic lead forms. What I mean by dynamic lead forms is, for example, if somebody leaves an email address to get notified on a certain type of product. So you have 10 products, and somebody clicks one product and then says, I want to be notified when this product is available. You create a form there with the email to get the email of the client. And you add one extra field that is a hidden one with the product ID. And the user doesn't see that, the user only sees email, but you also see right away, okay, the user's asking for this type of product, so we're going to send out emails when this product becomes available again. For example, it might already get intermediate at that point. So I'm trying to keep things as easy as possible. So YouTube videos and Matterport tools and 3D models. But I also like to explain that there's so much power in Skin CMS. Like you can do all these type of things if you like can imagine those type of things and a little bit understand how these principles work. the 3D Vista button URL. So the button has a URL and a text, and those two. And so you can say, well, by default, people will say purchase button. So you have a checkout URL there to product 1 or product 2 or product 3. And the text, usually most people keep that just static, just purchase, right? But if you would say, okay, I would like to show out of order when it's out of order, then you could also dynamically change that. And so that part is a little bit more intermediate, because what are the use cases to do so? But that depends on your own skills level. If you think like that's cool, let's do that, you can do that. Mobile sync. So mobile sync, you can, if you just have one skin component, you can just, or the name, in this case, skin templates Lightbox product 1. If you have this one in both the desktop and the mobile, the same name, and within here in the skin CMS, then it will get to both desktop and mobile, and that saves you a lot of time on fine-tuning, making a responsive version of 3D Vista, especially when you have more than 10 products. I think already more than 3 products, actually. Then we have map multiple 3D Vista skin components. So what this means is that you can say, I would like to show the title of the product when I hover on the top right of the virtual tour. And when I click on it, so roll out, then it hides again, and on roll over, it shows again. But then when I click on the button to view the whole screen, then I want to have the title again. So I can use the title, for example, in this case, 2 times. By just using a comma, and you can have multiple 3D Vista skin components linked to one Airtable field. And then you change the name of the product, and it gets everywhere changed. And I think that's pretty cool when you get all these things like, okay. Collaboration in Airtable. So you can have editors, you can have commenters, I believe up to 50 commenters and 5 editors in Airtable in the free plan. I think that's really useful. You want to talk about the content with the client, have revisions and stuff like that. You can either add them as a commenter or just let them edit it right away. That's really good stuff. So you don't need to worry about all the content all the time. Like, they can just do it themselves, and that's it. And that's the beauty of Skin CMS. So I would say start now, free forever, up to 10 brackets, no credit card required, and pay when you grow. So that means you get up to 10 brackets. That it can be 10 paintings, that can be 10 products, that can be 10, you name it. Like each bracket has its own set of things, right? Like a title, description, product URL, whatever. And you can have up to 10 brackets with the free plan, and that just stays there. So that's really cool, I think. You can just get all the functionality of Skin CMS before you need to pay anything. So the only limitation here is the amount of records. So if you need 11 or more, you buy one mapping for 69 euros, at least at this point of time. Let's see, developers. So we also have a little bit more of a low-code section. We want to enable people to do their thing as much as they can. And so in one of our recent updates, we allowed the functions to happen in here. So that means that you can say, you write your own function. In this case, we're writing here, want to show or hide hotspots based on status. And you can see that you can just say record.fields.floorID, and that's how you get all the data from Airtable and use it inside your JavaScript code, which opens a lot of possibilities for those who get a little bit of JavaScripting. So copy to clipboard was one of those questions. Was that possible? Before functions, it wasn't, but now you can just look over here. But yeah, the copy text, I mean, the variable is just from Airtable, so you can just put that wherever that needs to be. And this is just one of many examples that is possible with this. You can come up with other functions with JavaScript, and you can just include the data from Airtable into it and make your own epic stuff with that. So that. So we already created one function for you guys to work with. That's the 3D Vista hotspots. So in this case, we have the Millennium Tower over here. In the demo video, the client is asking to change the status to sold for 5 records. So here you can see, copy, paste, sold. And then I just need to refresh the tour, and the hotspots are changed as well, showing or hiding the right hotspots. I got it all on YouTube, how to do it. There's a template project that's freely available to download to also get the skyscraper with all the hotspots in there, to write your own functions and get this working. So we have this all going out. And we can now, because the content is now in Airtable, we can do all types of really cool automations with it. This is really intermediate type of level for most, but just to get it, like that's so cool. You can say, okay, if a product is sold through Stripe, then update the stock -1 product, and send me an email that I need to ship something out, or whatever you need to do there. And there's all these type of automation tools, N8N, Make, Zapier, which you can connect like anything that has an API basically with Airtable, and do all the kind of logic that you're looking for. I got something on YouTube as well to check that out if you're interested in that, so you can look at that. Let's see, last not least is the Dynamic CSS Attributes, which means that you can set background colors based on what have you set in Airtable: fonts, visibility, and much more actually. Here's just a bunch of those that can be done. Roll over background color, press the background color. Yeah, well, I mean, when you get a little bit of these type of things, you can get into that. And it just opens up really cool possibilities to go far and beyond virtual tour creation. Yeah, so got 120 plus creators now using Skin CMS. Really proud of. And so you can get started with mapping. You create an account, and when you're logged in, you can start making your first mapping, and that's it. So try before you buy. A few more other things. We have demos. So we have this virtual store over here. This is a 3D store, so just so that you get it as well, that it doesn't matter if you use panoramas or 3D. Skin CMS works in here as well. So I want to set this soundbar to available. Then I can say open backend. Soundbar, I say there's one available, and it automatically, based on the function, says that it's going to be only one available. Yeah, now it does. So then I go over here again, I refresh the page, I open the project again, and we can see now this one is available. When I click on it, it shows the price, the title, only one available, learn more. So this is with 3D. Here's the project with the skyscraper. Same principles, show height, the hotspots in this case. In this case, I did not build a skin for these. That might still come later. Got the pricing. So you get the free upgrades over time. Slot gives you the space to freely remove and add a new mapping again. So it's a mapping slot. It's not that you're paying 69 euros and the client doesn't want it anymore and you spend the 69 and it's gone. No, you can remove the mapping and add a new mapping for a new client again. So you don't have to worry about that. And so it's a one-time fee. You get up to 100 records. If you need more, you can buy extensions. They are at the price of 25 euros, ex VAT. But if you're within Europe and you're a business, you can add in your regular VAT numbers and it will be just 25. And most of outside Europe are at 0%. Get email support, community support, and basically everything that you just saw on what I just showed you is all possible also with the free plan. So yeah, this goes really, really far. You can import CSVs into Airtable. With the free plan of Airtable, you have 1 GB of attachment per base, but if you optimize the images, 1 GB is really hard to reach. And you get up to 1,000 API calls per month per workspace. That stands for the views that you get. Now, if you pay Airtable the monthly subscription of about 24 or 20 a month, based if you pay monthly or yearly, you get unlimited or 100,000 API calls, if I recall correctly. And that is over all the workspace. And that is something you can divide over multiple clients. So when you're having 5 clients, you can have just one subscription for all those 5 clients. If you're the only editor inside the workspace, I gotta say that. So yeah, there's some more information over here. I'm explaining a little bit of what records are. Offer some training, currently priced at 50 euros an hour. Usually my training hours are more in price, but for Skin CMS, I know you guys are gonna love it, so I'm more than happy to offer you a much better price there. Let's see, we got the documentations. You can all check that out. We might be fine-tuning this a little bit more over time. This is about us. It's me with Mathieu, building Skin CMS. We're together, we're Blaze creators, so 360 creators combined with Blaze IT. Yeah, got a contact form, you can log in. So if you have any questions, feel free to fill out the contact form or get started with mapping and see if you like it. I'm pretty sure you will. So yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Have a great day.